Greetings, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with your boy DJ Odyccy, and I happen to be DJ Odyccy, of course. And on today's video, I'm feeling like we need to go back to the basics of FL Studio and we explain FL Studio. We're just going to do an overview today and explain what each of these things are, and then as we go, we'll come back and just explain the channel rack, explain the arrangement, everything. So today, I'm going to explain 5 important windows in FL Studio. I think there are 5. So, number 1, I'll take them as a road, how each one connects to the other, and then let's go, So the first thing, I think, is the browser snap. It's the browser window, this one. Let's get this one that disappeared now. So the browser window is where you normally find your sounds, especially your kick, your drums, and everything. So here is when you're dealing with your project, you'll find some of your files here, and then here you have plugins. So before we go anywhere, this is how it looks. That's where you find your sounds. Let's say here your packs. Okay, now you get into packs. You're not gonna find this. You're gonna go drums, and then you'll find sounds. So normally you take your sounds and you drag them into your channel rack. This rack here is the second important one. This is where you create loops. You understand? This is called Fruity Loops. FL Studio number 1 is called Fruity Loop Studio, basically. So now from here, you find your drums, you find your instruments, everything. You drag your sounds to the channel rack. This one now, which is the second important one, right? Let me show you. This is the channel rack. If you want to make it disappear, if it disappears, you just come here, then you can find it again. This is where you create your loops. Okay, this is your tempo, your BPM. So let's say you're making a song at 115. Just gonna reduce this for now, Jay. This is the main volume. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to make sure that you can hear me. So you're trying to make a song like that. When you put these things here on the channel rack, you are actually creating a loop. So that loop is gonna show here as pattern 1 on your arrangement. This is where it is. So when you create the loop or a pattern, it's a pattern and a song. When you get into your arrangement here, this is where you're gonna arrange your songs. So your pattern, you drag it into the arrangement. But if you play, it's still on pattern mode. So you have to make it a song so that it can actually play on the arrangement. So now, these are brushes here. So if you use this brush, you can just drag it and just continue. Your song becomes longer. When you right click, you're removing. When you click it, you pasting. The same here. When you right click, you're removing. When you paste it, it's there. So now the first thing, you are about to create your song. So now the song is gonna play here. So you have created your loop, and now it's going to become a song. So now, this is your third most important part. This is your arranger window. I'm trying to keep this video very short. This is where you arrange your songs. Again, this is pattern 1. And then if you want to create another loop, you come to this plus here, and you have another, let's say we're going to call this a clap. So on the clap, you want to put maybe here, but when you play, it's still playing here. So for you to just hear the clap alone, you can come to the pattern, and then your clap is here, and then you can just drag it here, and then you go to song, but you can't hear it anymore. So you have to drag this again, and then you have yourself a new arrangement. So they're playing together. So you're actually starting to arrange. And then the fourth most important one, I think, has to be the piano roll. So you don't see it here. That window is not here now. So let's say you want to go to the next thing. Let's say here, and then you want to say hat, right? So it's empty. So this is where your hat is. And then you come to the piano roll. So the piano roll is now you want to play. Normally this comes in as C, right? Let's go back to, it goes to C. But anyway, so you want to paste it here. When you click here, you're actually creating a new sound. And then you can close the piano roll. Piano roll shows the piano. So now you have a hat, and then you want to also drag it in here, and then also drag like that, and then you have this. If you don't like something, you come and actually remove here. The best part about it, you can just click here, and then you enter into the piano roll, and then now you have so you're arranging, so you're getting it right. Firstly, you drag into the channel rack, you create a loop or a pattern. That pattern will show here, and then that pattern you drag it into the arrangement so that you can arrange. So if you feel like you want to take off these parts, then and that was the fourth most important. That was the piano roll, right? And then now the fifth most important one would have to be the mixer. This one that disappears now. So with the mixer is where you put in your effects, like your reverbs, your echoes, or delays, things like that, compression. So now you want to take these things from the channel rack and actually put them into your mixer so that you can put effects on it. So as it comes for the first time, it already has been linked into your mixer, right? But this is how you actually do it. So these numbers here show you where in the mixer is your sound. So if the kick is on 8, it's on 9, so you can, it's there, it's on 9. So you want to take it to 1, it's on 1. I'll take it to 1, it's on 1, So this is how it works. So now you can see now 1, 2, 3, 4. It means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will take it to where you want it to be. And that's how you put things into the mixer channel. And then how do you add effects onto this? So let's get to number 3. Let's say the clap. That's number 2. And on the clap, you want to add an effect. Let's say you're adding a reverb. We'll get into advanced ones, but for now, we're just going to look for a nice reverb, a Fruity Loops reverb. So if you play this now, you'll hear some reverb. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you put an effect into FL Studio. So for now, I've explained a little bit. That was like an overview into making your first song in FL Studio. So if there's anything else that you want to learn, let me know in the comment section and I'll try to come back into it. So for now, that's the first part. That's just adding. We were just dealing with drums. For now, that was just an overview. So if you like this video, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a share, And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.